Hello everybody, welcome back to the answers for DD210. It was about bad pollution, bad air in China. If you did not see the videos, please click here. Do the dictation first. And if you've done the dictation, let me give you the answers. Here we go. The Chinese are in the throes of what reporters are calling Air-Pocalypse. The sun was shining in Beijing today, but you wouldn't know it. Just being outside can make eyes itch and throats burn. So this was a little bit difficult. A lot of you did good, but it was a bit tricky. The Chinese people are in the throes of something, are in the middle of something. However, it means some difficulty. Something is very tough. So they're in the middle. They are in the middle of something very difficult. The Chinese people are in the throes of what reporters are calling Air-Pocalypse. So we can even put quotations here. Air-Pocalypse. Now, both of these words, I looked at the news in the newspaper, and these two letters were capitalized. I don't know if they need to be, but anyway, I capitalized them. Air-Pocalypse, if you check your dictionary, there is no word Air-Pocalypse, but there is the word apocalypse. And apocalypse is actually the Greek word for the book of Revelations in the Bible New Testament. But what apocalypse refers to is the end of the world, or one of the final battles of the end of the world. Something really terrible, great destruction, great difficulty. So Air-Pocalypse is actually a pun. It's a pun, which means they're taking a word and playing with it. The original word, apocalypse, but now Air-Pocalypse. Okay? So they changed the word. So the Chinese are in the middle of Air-Pocalypse. That's what the sentence is. The Chinese are in the middle of Air-Pocalypse. What does that mean? I would guess the air is really, really bad. Apocalypse, end of the world. Air-Pocalypse, because of the air. Pollution. It must be air pollution. And we can say air pollution. We can also say smog. S-M-O-G. Smog. Okay? So this was a tough word. In the throes of, in the middle of something very difficult. Now, the explanation. The sun was shining in Beijing today, but you wouldn't know it. So, do you remember the picture? Here's the picture again. Yes, those windows, do you see the windows and the orange, yellow glow? That's the sun reflecting off those windows. The sun was shining in Beijing today, but you wouldn't know it. If you looked up, you cannot really see the sun. It looks like a cloudy day, a rainy day, because of the smog. It wasn't fog, it wasn't clouds, it was smog. Really bad air pollution. Okay? This is a good expression. Something was something, but you wouldn't know it. I'll give you an example. My age is actually 46 years old, but you wouldn't know it because I look about 30 years old, right? No? Okay. Let me give you another example. I'm actually 6 feet 7 inches tall. I'm 194 centimeters tall, but you wouldn't know it. No, actually, I'm short. My actual height is 159 centimeters. No, I'm right in the middle. 178, 179, that's my height. But you wouldn't know it. But you wouldn't know it for sure. Because you can't see me exactly. The sun was shining in Beijing today, but you wouldn't know it because you can't see the sun. Because of the smog. Of course, Beijing is the capital of China. Just being outside, simply being outside. So instead of just, we can say simply. Simply being outside, if you just go outside, can make eyes itch. Your eyes begin to itch. And throats, this is your throat, this is your neck, this is your throat. Throats burn. Your eyes are itching, your throat is burning by just going outside. That's terrible. Now, as far as I know, a lot of Chinese people ride a bicycle. Oh, that would be really bad to ride a bicycle with that much pollution. And what about the kids and the office workers and the factory workers who are walking to work and walking to school? Oh, that's so terrible. I feel sorry for my brothers and sisters in China. Not good air quality. I hope that it changes for you, but I don't think it's going to happen quickly. Let me read the sentences again. The Chinese are in the throes of what reporters are calling Air-Pocalypse. The sun was shining in Beijing today. Was shining in Beijing today. But you wouldn't know it. But you wouldn't know it. The N's cancel the T. You wouldn't know it. You wouldn't know it. Just being outside. Just S kills the T. Just being outside. Outside can make eyes itch and throats burn. Okay? Let's say it together 2 times. Slowly and then quickly. The Chinese are in the throes of what reporters are calling Air-Pocalypse. The sun was shining in Beijing today, but you wouldn't know it. Just being outside can make eyes itch and throats burn. The Chinese are in the throes of what reporters are calling Air-Pocalypse. The sun was shining in Beijing today, but you wouldn't know it. Just being outside can make eyes itch and throats burn. Now, I live in Seoul, South Korea, and sometimes the air pollution is bad, especially in the spring, because you have the pollen from the plants, the flowers and trees. Also, there is dust in the air. They say it comes from the Gobi Desert in China. And there's pollution, all the cars, and it's not good. What about in your town? How is the air quality? My hometown is in the country, in Wisconsin. The air is perfect. I miss the country air. Even the smell of cow poo. Good old clean country air. Delicious. Okay, our next daily dictation will also be difficult. It is from a situation comedy. I hope to see you in DD 211. Bye-bye, everybody.